How we doing, boys? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are we? Uh, dive boy, it's good on the angel boy. How are we? How are we? How are we? How we doing, you absolute set of legends? Boy, and you just walked, boy. She said, come on, but she smiled at you, boy. See if that, Bosh. How are we, lads? How are we? How are we? Welcome in, welcome in. You know, Hunt and Angara. No, 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 not today, mate. Not today. By the way, right, I didn't know that those Great to the Game cards are live cards, by the way. I don't know if anyone, I don't know if this is like new information to anybody, but yeah. Those, those Great to the Game, how we doing, Locker, mate? How are we? Those Great to the Game cards are fucking, um, how we doing, boys? How are we? I'm just, sorting out some stuff. The only issue I've got with this plugin, right, that I'm using is the fact that whenever, um, I have to redo everything. It's so annoying. Um, it's so fucking annoying. Like horrendously annoying. How are you finding it? Admit this grind's class. Yeah, 100%. I'm absolutely fucking enjoying this. Like, if you give me 1 second, lads, we're just lag, lag, lag. Acting like Newcastle fans don't slap Hullet. What are we saying? When did Van de Ven play for Sunderland? What do you mean? Van der Sar. Oh, mate. Everyone uses fucking. What's it called? Yeah, we will get started in a second, boys. We will get started. I promise. Yeah, mate. It's on my screen. It's darkened out. So like, yeah, yeah. Van der Sar, right? Everyone uses icon goalkeepers. And yeah, like you see, yeah, Hullet, yeah, yeah. People use Hullet and stuff in it. So right, we'll go live on TikTok, and then you're happy with the grind, but you're soft banned. Yeah, long day for you, mate. Long, long, long day for you. Nothing worse than being soft banned, mate. Nothing worse at all. Any son of my gun. Whoa. Right, there we are. Bang, we can get on with the packs now. We've got a fucking ton of packs and picks. That's the Sunderland team. These are going to be 95 rated centre backs. He's going to be a 96. And so is Chris Rigg. Using the squad builder to juice storage, yeah. Sounds like a good idea, that, mate. Sounds like a really good idea. Oh, look, we've been cleaning out the club chat. Yeah, how we doing, lads? How are we? Welcome in. To 60 seconds every 10 SBCs. Do you think that helps you, though? Like, honestly. Or no? Uh, set a stream marker for these. And we can start a video with some player picks. First pick is Simon. We'll take that. We will take that to start. You didn't get soft banned once in a set of 60. Fair play. Fairs, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how. I think today's stream's gonna be like 2 or 3 hours long or something like that. Um, I was supposed to be going on a walk with one of my mates. However, he's just messaged me there to say he's gonna be really late. So usually it's about like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We go out for a wander. But hey, how we doing, Aaron? How are we, sir? You get good cards. I know that, mate. Yeah. Hello, random dude. How are we, sir? Mate, we've got plenty of good cards. We got Lauren James the other day, so just working through Petit. Yeah, that'll be today's grind, I think. Emmanuel Petit. Oh, Taylor. That's an exchange. You got Van der Ven last night. He's kinda good. Yeah, I watched Messi use him yesterday, and he wasn't happy with him. Our 92s, 492s are slightly annoying, but nothing manageable. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The thing is, like, for those who don't know, those what's it called? Those Greats of the Games are actually live cards, by the way. For those who don't know, so any of them female cards that you're getting, they're live cards based on the Euros. That's why they're all women. Yeah, I didn't click. Decent, enjoying the grind and packs. Yeah, mate, it's fucking brilliant at the minute, innit? Sunday stream again. Yeah, man. I do remember you, the goat, mate. Yes. Yeah, Sunday stream again, mate. Purely because we missed most of this week because of the heat. Luis Figo, mate. Honestly, every single pack, every single pack, Luis Figo. What's the best card you've pulled at the minute, mate? Lauren James. She's worth 1,000,000 coins, I think. So, hey Jake, how we doing, mate? Yeah, it's still hot, mate. Yeah, it's still really hot. Going to Mallorca on Wednesday, so you're excited. What's the point in going on holiday, mate, when it's hot like this? Fuck me. I mean, you've had 6 Figos, mate. Figo, Isco, Prince won't leave me alone. Well, Tuesday is meant to be 11 degrees for us, so Dalglish, yeah. Dalglish is good fodder, though, isn't he? That Van de Ven's very easy to get, mate. Yeah, that Chiram being fucking, what's he, like 40k or something? 30k? Schwab. Meant to rain next week, yeah. It's meant to rain on Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday might be a long one. I might get all the hours in on Tuesday, Gerard. Because if it's like 11 degrees, I might get all the fucking. I just get a long stream in. But what it means is we need to do a lot in the next couple of days, so we've got enough clips for Tuesday. There we go, Yield is. Take that, chat. Hey Joe, how we doing, mate? Wait, to be honest, yesterday it was that warm. Like the last couple of days, it's been that warm. I've been eating salad foods and I've been drinking water, chat. That's how warm it's been. It's it's absolutely horrendous. Hey YK, how we doing, mate? How are you? Yeah, mate. Joe, mate, I'm fantastic, thanks. Should get another decent player SBC today. Homemade slushes, love that. I think you got 96 wrote at the final son. Love that. Can't hear the fan, can you, chat? Hey, thank you very much for that follow there, mate. Appreciate that. Legend. Yeah, anyone watch the wrestling last night? Hey, thank you very much for that follow there, mate. Appreciate it. How are we? La di da di da. Um, to be honest, mate, I think a lot of these cards are worth trying at least. They're live cards, by the way, so they're based on the women's Euros, so they might get upgraded with like play styles or what. I don't know exactly what the upgrade path is. We've got like 95 picks here, by the way. Just seen someone say they wanted Brock to walk out. Well, um, yeah, Brock stuff's back in the store, so I don't really know what what to make of that. He WWE aren't gonna risk anything in regards to someone like a Brock Lesnar. So they must have reasonable grounds to believe that he wasn't anything to do with that court case just named. Hey James, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. How are we, sir? Yeah, but that Van der Ven might be better than the SBC potentially, depending on what his play styles are. Also, by the way, chat, I've still got my CDM thing. I can make Van der Ven a CDM if I want. Thoughts? Yeah, Seth is hurt. Yeah, yeah, Seth is hurt, mate. Yeah. It looked like nothing at first, because obviously he landed okay. I think the initial injury was, when he did the first move where he came over the top and did the front flip. I think because if you watch his knee and he gets up, he doesn't look overly confident on his knee when he gets up. Well, according to the internet, yeah, basically Seth getting hurt fucks everything because according to the internet, um, which obviously you can never always fully believe, but Seth was supposed to win that match against LA Knight last night. Goldberg was supposed to win the title, and then Seth was supposed to cash in on Goldberg. So that fucked Goldberg's match too. What do you do with the 83s? We put them into more play picks, mate. You put them back into the 83 play pick. But then they were supposed to be working towards Seth versus Braun Breaker at WrestleMania coming up. So it's fucked. The match is on that night. It's fucked the run to WrestleMania. So now what they'll do is probably just replace Seth with Roman. So yeah, I think the match up until that point was supposed to go that way. I think Goldberg was supposed to win with that, 100%. But because of Seth getting hurt, he couldn't. So I honestly think they're just going to replace Seth with Roman now. Seems like the logical idea. They need a reason to bring him back. They've got a reason. Send it. Let Jacob and fucking Solo fight. We've got another 45 picks here, by the way. Oh yeah, I think they were on the phone that night. If they weren't on the phone to Roman last night, they were on the phone this morning. 100%. 100%. How are we, Griffo? We are fantastic, mate. How are you doing, son? The plan was probably to return him at SummerSlam. To be honest, mate, I think it was sooner than that because he was advertised to wrestle at SummerSlam. He's on all the posters and stuff, so. But hot, yeah, mate. It's fucking absolutely scandalously hot on it. Oh, oh, dear me. Any chance here? Imagine we got two of four, 82 plus or something like that, 83 plus. Look on the bright side though, Griffo, mate. We uh we have an unlimited pack grind. push the button. World, the time has come to. If you are on YouTube, make sure you drop a subscription. It does help out massively. Is on the button, man. If you are on Twitch as well and you've got Amazon Prime, you can link your Twitch to your Amazon to get a free subscription to any streamer on Twitch. Doesn't have to be me, but at least use it on someone, you know? Hey, how are we doing, Techfish, mate? How are we, sir? Galvanize. Oh. Oh, we get Foudy again. Love that. Basically, chat, what we're doing now for YouTube videos is we are making videos of the stream because it's footies and it's just unlimited packs and picks, isn't it? It's unlimited content, which makes it easier. Well, to be honest, he's got like another 10 months. So if it requires surgery, he's still got that leeway. They might just do a competition for the briefcase or a number one contenders type tournament, like a King of the Ring thing. But oh, dear me. I don't do the team of the weeks anymore, mate. No, I mean you can if you want to get some for the 85 combos. I would just use team of the seasons, honestly. 84 rated cards and team of the seasons for those fucking combos. You don't have to do team of the weeks, no. The time has come to push the boy in. Uh, I mean, yes and no. It depends how many packs you've got and what type of grind you're doing. You know what I mean? Because if you're hitting packs all the time, you're having a ton of team of the seasons, right? Hey Noah, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? Welcome in, lad. How do you think your summer transfer window's going so far? Good, you? Yeah, mate. I'm fantastic, thanks. Just smashing through packs and picks, mate, for the next couple of hours. Galvanize. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, Rudiger, nice. Hopefully sign Trafford. Yeah, I mean, for you, would you say now you just need a goalkeeper, a Tevez? Would I like to get the Footies Tevez? Would you say a goalkeeper and a centre half now, or because I've seen a lot of thank you very much for the follow as well, there, mate. I've seen a lot of reports saying that you're gonna have to Ekatike, so 100 million quid, and Jan Visser. The Visser, I don't understand Visser, unless of course you're selling like Anthony Gordon. I don't understand signing a winger, especially on the left side when you've got Harvey Barnes and bit confusing that one. Would you not be interested with like a Morgan Gibbs White if he obviously can't sign for Spurs because of like tampering and stuff? Oh, John Barnes. I'm not racist. I love John Barnes. Probably butchered that, but Brentford are finished. I mean, Brentford. It doesn't look good for Brentford, does it? It doesn't look good for Brentford. Rest Isaac. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. But would you not prefer to strengthen the squad in other areas? Because obviously Eddie Howe thinks he can get another season out of the players like in defence, like Fabian Shaw, Dan Burn, and stuff. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because obviously you've got the likes of Shaw, Burn, Botman, um, Tino Livramento, and stuff like that. You got Maldini. Go on, son. Love that. If you are new to the TikTok, lads, make sure you drop a follow. And if you join the Discord through the link in the bio, you'll learn how to do like different methods and stuff like that. There's also a link to the YouTube channel if you want to subscribe to that. Get up, get up. Shake that thing, be driving me crazy. Get up, get up. 2 million in July. That's how you know he's good, mate. That's how you know he's good. Yeah, our transfer window's been class, mate. Yeah, apparently our technical director yesterday said that we're working on several more. So hopefully we get something good in as well. I think we're going to be working on defensive stuff now though, because we did midfield and attack. If we work on defense now, but yeah, we've done quite well in the transfer window. I'm happy. Yeah, that's the issue. But the thing is though, we've still got players who won't be going to the AFCON who already play for us. So we'll be missing a couple of players, absolutely, but they don't go away until after the derby. They go away on the 21st, I think. So they play the derby, then go away, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with that. Because then at least they get a feel for what it actually is. Do you know what I mean? Because the Newcastle and Sunderland derbies are mad, like they're massive, and for them to get a feel for that before they go away, I prefer they played it, and because I don't think we're going to win, right? I think we'll get beat, but um, I prefer they got a feel for it. To be honest, mate, I've been seeing for weeks that I think we're going to get relegated. However, with our transfer window and other teams' windows, it looks a bit better for us. So, what about yourselves? Where do you think Newcastle are finishing? Anyone know if the CAM SBC has any restrictions on who you can put it on? I don't think so, mate. Footies Martial and Footies seeing from the season. Really, yeah. Fair enough. Fifth, sixth? Yeah, I would say so, yeah. Roughly about there, mate. Roughly about there, yeah. Get some packs opened. I think that's a fair shout. 85 combos, we'll get these open. Wow. And win a Carabao Cup again? I think because of the Champions League, mate, I think any form of like competitive, like fighting on like say the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, I think your two main priorities this season are the Champions League and the Premier League, and then anything after that. Obviously, I think it goes Premier League first and foremost, Champions League, FA Cup, then Carabao Cup. I wouldn't be trying to get a run out of any of those. I would concentrate on Premier League and League. Good ambition though. Good ambition. I still do think that you're going to get one or two really good players in this window though. I do. 'Cause I've seen apparently Aston Villa want 100 million quid for Ollie Watkins. If you're going to sign someone to back up Isak, right? Yeah, I saw that. Was it Transfer News Live on Twitter? I would just go get Harry Kane for 62 million quid. Genuinely, if you're looking for some type of fucking player, yeah, even random dudes, Aston Villa fan, he doesn't understand 100 million either. Yeah, I would go get Harry Kane honestly. Kane in back-to-back packs there, by the way. What's this anyway? What's this? George's fair enough then. 60 max, yeah. I think it's because it's Newcastle. I think it's because it's Newcastle. Because obviously they're a direct rival, aren't they? So, what's the team? I'll show you now, mate. That's the Sunderland Evo team. It's not really great at the minute because I'd left it off a bit. Most Villa fans would drive Ollie Watkins to Newcastle for 100 million. Oh, 100%. That's the team there with Van der Sar in goal. Um, Watkins should be 60 mil max. Griffo, thank you very much for the sub, mate. Appreciate that, lad. Legend, thank you very much. We've got some class cards. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. A luxury championship striker. Fair enough then. Like I've seen obviously I was saying this for a while, right? Like Ollie Watkins is a system player. The reason I say that is because he wasn't doing much before Unai Emery went in. You know. Thoughts on the fan favourites? Is them? I've seen a lot about those. I haven't actually saw them yet. Is there? Is that the stuff in the objectives? Yeah. I didn't actually look at them. Right, I'll have to work on them then. Fuck me. Oh, why though? Like, what are we doing? It's cards people have liked over the year. You didn't know about that Prime thing? Oh, don't worry about it, mate. Thank you very much for using it on the channel. Watkins is a decent return every season. Oh yeah, it's criminal, yeah. What I would say though is if he played for Man United, he'd get a lot more stick than he actually does. That's what I will say. Also, they're actually worth. Oh, thank you very much, Griffo lad. Oh, winter wild card. You got 1 of 3.99. Also, good morning. How we doing, mate? Good morning. At the end, it's flashback CR7 90 Vieira. I think I don't know who I'd take there. Oh, Hansen. Take that shot. You packed Lauren James and Kunde. I got Lauren James as well. I do want that Kunde. Stam, yeah. I've got all those cards, I think. Or evoed versions of those cards. Oh, yeah. Like, 100 million quid. I think it's because it's Newcastle, though, no? Because you're not going to sell to a direct rival like that. That's the only thing I can think of. Um, we'll try this, see if this works. Get your soul high and lay it low. For a pair of Isak's boots. Fair enough. Yeah, random dude's been not a hater, but like I don't know if you want to call him one of those, but he hasn't been the biggest fan. Cheese and onion. I back that. Yeah, I back that. 3 accounts. Yeah, fair scooter. Fair, fair, fair. I've got a fair few accounts like. Canate, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we, sir? Not fancy extending your contract at Liverpool, like, oh no, on all three. Imagine you get soft banned on all 3 accounts. You like the blue kit this season? Yeah, it's a lovely one, isn't it? Big fan of it. I'm going to be getting that in a couple of weeks. I just can't be asked to go to the club store and get it. It's pure laziness on my part. Alright, where did these come from then? Get it delivered. To be honest, mate, it's pure laziness on my part. I haven't ordered it yet. John Barnes. Go on, Logan. La 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 la. Yeah, it's pure laziness, mate, on my part. You ready for the new season? I am, mate. Yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing for the new season. It's gonna be interesting to see how other fans take how our fans react. Have you got 98 Canate? No, mate, I haven't. What about yourself? Do you have 98 Canate? Vicario are by far the greatest team. True, Jack. True. You're not wrong, mate. Ledley King, Kessler. Love that. Yeah, no worries, Griffo. Thank you very much for that air sub, mate. Appreciate it. Oh, Moreno. Oh, dear me, Luis Figo. Any specials about chat? Have a good day, mate. Have a good day. Right, Salah. Good exchange for that. On the companion app. Watkins looks class and came on in the Euros, scored that decent goal. Do you think he's like being weighed down by the pressure of actually performing? That happens to some people though, doesn't it? When they get like pushed into this position, they don't actually perform. You can't wait for the derby, yeah, me too, mate. Yeah, we'll probably get beat home and away in the derby, but I'm here for them, you know. Just doing some player picks whilst watching the stream. Hope you get someone good. Thank you very much, mate. Hope you get something good too. We all know where all the specials are. We do. Oh, that's a special card. Any chance, ref? A striker, French, mbappe. It can't be. Who is it? Who is that? Tell. Ball knowledge there, chat. Ball knowledge. Gary Lineker. Lovely. He tries too hard. Yeah, it like whenever you watch him, it doesn't feel like he's got like the natural flow or finish of like a natural born striker. Do you know what I mean? Like someone who just like doesn't have to look where the goal is, doesn't have to know where the goal is, just hits it. You know? Right. I'll set a little marker there, and then we'll. The best thing you got was Clivert. I mean, to be honest, mate, we can all grind this game for free, and it's unlimited packs as well. So there's no reason to give up yet. It says there was an error communicating with the Ultimate servers. Yeah, yeah, you've been soft banned, mate. Basically, you can't do SBCs. Alec, Danny, mate, how are you doing? You think we beat Sunderland at the Stadium of Light? Beat Newcastle at the Stadium of Light? I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. But I don't know, mate. I don't know. Anywhere from 5 minutes to 24 hours. If you've got both generations downloaded, hey Ben, how are you doing? If you hey Theo, how are we doing, mate? If we if you've got both generations downloaded, log back into the generation you got banned on, then log out and jump onto the other one. So you go back into Ultimate Team, then you go into Ultimate Team, back out of Ultimate Team, and then use the other. If you're on new gen, if you're on new gen, you go into Ultimate Team, then back out of it, close the game, go onto old gen, and then you should be able to get in. JT just messaged he lost 8-6 to the Wood. Yeah. Is the Wood good at this game? Guaranteed footies, Clivert. You already had him, yeah, that's long that, mate. Yeah, apparently Konate is not extending his deal, so. Score prediction for tonight: England versus Wales. What is that in the women's football? I think we'll have to win though, surely. Um, oh, I'd say about 4-0, 5-0, maybe. I watched Wales play the other day against France. They were okay, but you can tell it's their first tournament. Hey, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. Who's going to win PSG versus Chelsea? PSG, easy. Yeah, they look very scared, as if they're like. I think that they felt like intimidated by the time, by the like the thingy. Hey, thank you very much for that gift there, mate. Appreciate that. Legend, thank you very much. Hey, Huss, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? Just woke up from a nap, couldn't sleep at all last night. I slept really well, mate. I watched the wrestling, I jumped off and went to bed. I had a great sleep last night. It was wonderful. I don't know how or why, but yeah. Hey, Tricks, how we doing, mate? Won 3-1 against Sevilla in a friendly. All the fans are going on like they're going to win the league. Who's that then? Who's the Blues, mate? I could be Chelsea, could be fucking Everton. Birmingham. Oh, right, yeah. Irrelevant club, Birmingham, really, aren't they? Could I look at your club? No, mate, no. If you want to know how to grind this game properly, mate, all you've got to do is join the Discord through the link in the bio, and there is an explanation of how to do this in the Discord. There's only one team in Birmingham up the Villa, is correct. Nate, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we? The be loneliness, the loneliness kill my world. Freddie Woodman's at Liverpool, yeah. Fair play. Do you use desktop audio on OBS? I do, mate, yeah. I used to have them all like split up into like Spotify and stuff like that, but I couldn't be asked. He joined on a free. Good signing, to be fair. Good signing. Getting Ramsdale, yeah, I saw that. I'm not happy about it. In your settings on OBS host, right? If you go to settings, there should be a I think it's in audio. There should be a setting that says like something about track VOD or something like that. You've got to put your music on a different track. I put mine on track 2. I don't know. I know I've like explained that like horrendously bad, but I can't show you while I'm live because I can't change the settings and shit. Otherwise, I'd show you. You got Yamal this morning. Go on, Omar, mate. Love that. Um, yeah, but what you'd have to do if you're doing like stuff like clips, or if you're watching stuff on if you're watching stuff on YouTube, you would have to separate your Spotify. I don't know. I don't know how I would do that. I just turn off desktop audio. Um, yeah, you can't have your desktop audio coming through track 2 if track 2 is the VOD. Do you know what I mean? So track 1, everything comes through, that's your stream, and then track 2 would be your VOD, and then you'd have just your mic and your gameplay, nothing else on track 2. So that way, it doesn't get copywritten. 50 picks have been done, best of luck, mate. When are the repeatable 84 by 10s coming? I have no idea, mate. No idea. This game is still fun without them, mate. We don't need them, you know? Hunting for a big booty Latina. Go on. Go on, SK. Love that for you. Yeah, yeah, it'll work on the companion app, mate, 'cause it's a different platform. Because right now you've got all your sources already. You've got all your sources split up. Yeah, you would just have to make sure that. So anything you don't want copywritten, like your desktop audio, your music, all you would need on audio track 2 is your mic and your gameplay. That's it. Nothing else. So that way, only your mic and your gameplay are on your VOD. That way, because obviously anything you then put on, whether that be music or anything like that, it'll get DMCA'd. It's even more techy if you go on fucking YouTube and stuff like that. Ethan, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we? Anytime, mate. Anytime. Twisted fire starter. Right. So here, filth infatuated. Yeah, I think you've got to put the I don't know what it's like with React content. I think you've got to put like credits to the people in the description. I'm not too sure how that works. That's something you'd have to Google, I think, because reaction content shouldn't get taken down. Yeah, he raided last year or the year before and gifted us subs, which made me wear a Newcastle shirt, which was a bit shit. But obviously, like going to RK's house to make sure he goes live. Yeah, make sure you get him to go live, mate, because he's been frauding recently. That one. Did you end up making clips from the one? And I haven't yet. No, no, not yet. Not yet. You've got an 81, 20, and an 82 times 20. Predict how many specials? Four. Four specials, mate. Oh, what am I doing? I'm so fat. Why am I doing this? Yeah, we were doing like if we got 100 subs, then I had to wear a Newcastle shirt, and obviously the chat got quite a lot of the gifteds in, and then fucking Bates and Raided saw the fucking thing, and he went, "Oh, I'm gonna ruin your day." It kind of did ruin my day, but it also made my day. You know what I mean? He gifted 44. I think he did the math wrong as well, because we only needed 34 for me to wear the shirt, and he gifted 44. So appreciate that of him, you know. EA gifted us five at Foot birthday as well. Team of the year, Bunny Shaw from an 83 pick. Go on, son. 34 for the goal, 10 for sympathy. Sounds about right, yeah. Got a bang on four specials. He gave you FIFA one year. Lovely man is Bateson. Hey, thank you very much for that follow there, mate. Appreciate that. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong fucking number. Long. Just got 98 Allison. I want that card, yeah. That's definitely a card I want. For sure. That's still true. Yeah. If there's one person I would never want to play on FIFA, it's USK, mate. Ever. I mean, we played one time, but like, to be honest, I didn't even realise it was you. Hey, mate, how we doing? Welcome to TikTok. How are we? Just got 40 player picks. Best of luck, mate. Best of luck. Yeah, so I went 1-0 up, and then um, I got hit with a kickoff glitch, so I just quit. I think I had a red card, no? I might have had a red card, I'm not too sure. Yeah, it was 1-1. Yeah, I went 1-0 up. Then he equalised with a kick-off glitch, so I left. I wasn't having any of it. Why don't you react when you get someone good? I mean, if it's a good pull to me, then I will, mate. But I'm not just gonna sit here and fake reactions. You know, you've like I would react more to a Sunderland card than I would like 99 Yamal or something like that. You know, his headset reacted more than him. Yeah, a team of the Messi nearly fucking ripped my headset off. You know, you're from Australia. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. You and SK went to Pens. Do an Australian accent. I'm not too sure where on the stream it this is like we do requests. How did the Pens go? I'm guessing SK won because if Lachlan won, he'd have said he beat SK on Pens. I'm guessing. Want somebody to love. What's your signings on the? What's your thoughts on the signings Sunderland have made? Yeah, very good, very good. I bet you there was a few Panenkas in there though. Surely, had to have been. Don't you? Oh, well, 180, 87 fucking missing. Boo. Don't you need somebody to love? Um, we'll get a little stream marker up for this. Right, we've got 393 plus player picks. See if we can get anything nice out of these. Probably not. We'll take that. Second one, Iosi Perez, Sams, Socek. Third and final one, any chance a year. Any chance at all. None at all. These are shite, aren't they, really? Don't you want somebody to love? I wouldn't recommend doing that, SK, but hey, it's your dog in it, so. Oh, Dan Neil. Hey, thank you very much for that follow there, mate. Appreciate that. Are you going to play any games? Yeah, we're playing FIFA at the minute, mate, yeah. How high is the stairs? True, good question, good question. we're just opening packs, mate. Yeah, we don't do gameplay on stream. It's just a nice little chilled stream in here, mate. You've gone off the 1 of 5, done 10 and not a single row to the final card. I do them for the tradable returns, to be honest, because you make a lot of coins off them. So that's what I do them for. Turn untradeable stuff into tradable stuff. So. Oh, look at that. You sell surely. Nope. Do them sound alerts work? Yeah. I've seen that apparently a Portuguese team's gone to the fifth tier of football for like financial reasons or whatever it was. Fucking mental that. I don't know who it is, like, but a team's been relegated. 'um 83 times 20s. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, Vista, yeah. I saw that earlier. Long day. Long, long, long day, mate. Fifth tier? Absolutely fucking... Oh. Any chance, ref? Hegerberg. There could be a lot of cards at the back of these packs, you know, and I just haven't seen. I need to start looking, you know. I was watching people yesterday, and I was watching Fuji, and he got Maldini in the back of a pack. Any like pack animations about chat? Um, Team of the season. No shocks there. Left wing, huh? Oh, is that? Is it Yildiz? Is that a footies though? Yeah. Champion. Croupy. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, he went to Bournemouth. Fair enough. I didn't know that. Right, we'll skip that. Oh, Rafael. Cold. Bournemouth do like a baller, don't they? Oh, go on. Centre mid, English. That'll be Lampard though. Gerrard, yeah, I was wrong. Babajide. Cold. It's just free packs at this point, isn't it, really? Team of the season. Right, that's Granit Xhaka. Is anyone actually doing those objectives for the fan favourite picks? I haven't even started mine yet. Who's that? Ba, 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 ba. Oh, go on. Is that like a birthday card? Yeah. Ruben Diaz, I think. Has to be. Does he have any special cards in packs? He doesn't. Who be that? Semenyo, Sunderland, past and present. And De Jong. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Right. Time to start binning off cards here. Are we doing Alvarez first? Yeah, we'll get Alvarez out of the way with first. Right, juice storage. Gold storage. 84s. Any chance ref? Right. Get rid of that. Do I just do 86 exchanges while I've got no 87s? Yeah, probably right. And just stock up on 87s because we always get 86s, don't we? So we've got a ton of those. We'll clear the club out. Oh dear, can't be doing that. Nearly. Are them player picks even worth doing? Them fucking wrote the final ones. No, no, we're not doing team of the weeks, mate. No, 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 we're not doing team of the week packs. No, the team of the seasons that you get out of packs at the minute. You just got team of the year. Sure, go on, lad. The team of the seasons that we get out of packs at the minute are enough to do. Hey Max, how we doing, mate? Still enjoying that Pele or ba 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 ba. Every single time it's Bunny Show. How we doing, Jimmy? How are we, sir? Yes, you are. Thought you would be, mate. Yeah, thought you would be. Um. Oh yeah, we're all PSG tonight. All PSG tonight, mate. Yeah. Oh, team of the year. That'll be Bunny Shaw as well. Just as Jimmy said it there, that will be Bunny Shaw. Oh, Chelsea. Yeah, Mike Theory. Mike Theory all over. Kira Walsh and yeah, yeah. Any fucking shocks about chat? Any shocks about? So we're talking about Bunny Shaw and Chelsea, and we get Kira Walsh and Bunny Shaw. There's no chance, right? There's no chance. Fair enough. Yeah. Oh, we'll try something, chat. Yeah. We'll try something out. I hear that Yamal's a very good player. Yeah, it didn't work, mate. Didn't work. Who's that then? Who be that? Oh, Carlos Puyol. George's. That's the second time I've get now. I think Bunny Shaw is only team of the year in packs. No, I think Eusebio's in packs, isn't he? There's Hernandez. CR7 and Saliba. Yeah, there's a few. Yeah. Right, I'll end that there. 50 player picks. Best of luck, mate. Best of luck. Yeah, hopefully PSG win tonight. We can't have Chelsea fucking. Can't have Chelsea winning that. I already saw something on Twitter today, like Chelsea fans saying that they're fully back if they beat PSG tonight. Dembele wins Ballon d'Or though if he wins. They're thinking tonight though, right? Because he got the Champions League. They got the French League, and if they get the Club World Cup as well, wins it anyway. No, I know that, but this like because there's some people who are making case for like a Yamal or like a Rafinha or something, you know. I've said Dembele for a while, but there's people who are making cases for him. So I mean, look at 2 or 3 years ago, you would never see Dembele like was even in for a sniff of a Ballon d'Or, would you? Like a year or two ago. It's mad how football can change. He's always had the talent, but he's always been like injured or lacks the what looked like lacked the passion or commitment to play. It felt like he was just gonna let his career pass him by at one point. Sweaty this weekend, yeah, it's mental, mate. Yeah, Mendes is fucking outrageous, by the way. He's locked up some of the best players in the world. I mean, his training, he has to play against the likes of Dewey and them boys in training as well, doesn't he? So the quality. To be honest, mate, I don't think football right now, like some of the, I don't think some of the, like say for instance, right, some of the defenders who used to play in the Premier League, I think they'd have a very easy time with football right now, um, in the Premier League. I think because of the rules and stuff like that, I think a lot of football these days is quite boring to watch compared to like years gone by. Because there's very few players these days that run at defenders and commit defenders and stuff like that. But then when defenders find themselves against players like that, they often fucking panic and do stupid stuff. No, yeah, I agree, SK, yeah, because everyone automatically like tries to like go, oh well, Dembele is not as good as Ronaldo and Messi, Yamal's not as good as, or like Dewey is not as good as, but it's always like going against other players rather than just rating them at their own level and like giving them fucking accolades based on their actual talent. It's always compared to, because there's a lot of players in their career who should have won a Ballon d'Or, but they just were in the wrong era, really. Because if they keep going the way they're going, would you say Dewey and Yamal could be like a Messi and Ronaldo type thing or not? If they keep going the way they're going with their like output and stuff. Nowhere near, which is exactly the point, and they're supposed to be the best young talents in the world. The levels that Ronaldo and Messi put up are just fucking scandalous. To like to compare people to those players. Yeah, exactly. To compare people to those numbers, you're never going to get anybody that good. you've got to go against like you've got to a point where you'd rather do the 89 exchange than put other SBCs. Are you are you not doing like other player SBCs? Because we've done all of them apart from Julian Alvarez, just for tradable pack returns, double their games played. Yeah, yeah, it's not normal at all. Their output is fucking crazy, and they were doing it at a point where those leagues were fucking phenomenal. No, no, you can still gamble, mate. You can still gamble with it. Like all you have to do is put like 92 plus and 84s into these. That's all you've got to do. That's what we've been doing anyway. Yeah, to be honest, I think with R9 was obviously to do with like injuries and stuff, wasn't it? But he was fucking outrageous, outrageous as a player. He's one of those players who aren't overhyped by their FIFA card, if you know what I mean. Because a lot of people these days do like a player or like someone because of their FIFA card, or they think someone was shit because their card don't play well. They take their like football and opinions based off of what they've seen on FIFA and stuff. Um, which is not the case at all when it comes to fucking R9. He was absolutely outrageous as a footballer. Van Basten, yeah. To be honest, mate, watching the likes of Del Piero, Van Basten, Del Piero, um, Raquelme. Raquelme was a very, very, very skilled player. Wasn't the quickest, but he was a very, very, very skilled player. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, mate, there's a lot of cards that you can make some points for, I think, in that regard anyway. Because we shapeshifter card, yeah. Well, Seedorf's another one that's criminally underrated. Like Clarence Seedorf was fucking phenomenal, but people wouldn't know that because obviously, like Andriy Shevchenko was a fucking finisher. Not even in FIFA anymore, yeah. Like some of the players that aren't even in this game anymore were utterly ridiculous, like talent wise, and people just fucking bypass them because they've got a shit card on FIFA. Like, say for instance, right, in the future, if Lewandowski gets an icon card, right, Lewandowski won't have very good pace, and he'll probably be like an Alan Shearer type, who also was a fucking phenomenal player. Alan Shearer. Um, Anybody else? Christian Vieri, Inzaghi. The fact that Gabriela Batistuta doesn't have a card is a fucking crime. Yeah, Inzaghi's a crazy one. I used to love watching him because I was watching Golazio on was it Channel 4 or 5? Hello, Che, how are we, sir? Iniesta and Cruz next year won't have much pace. No, they won't, no. No, they'll be cards that people might not use based on that. Romario, yeah. You know it's not necessarily shit, but Gert Muller, yeah, yeah, Gert Muller, yeah. Oh, there we go, special card chat. I'm not even, is people know them. Yeah, I guess. But then Benzema too. Yeah, yeah, probably, yeah. But then if you look right at like people know Roy Keane, they don't use him though. For one reason or another, people know Gerrard, but they don't really use him that much. The thing with Iniesta and Tony Cruz, especially Tony Cruz is a lot like Ballack and Schweinsteiger in that regard. Excellent midfielders, but because they're slow. Baresi is another, yeah. That's a height thing, that though, isn't it? Or is that no? Bobby Moore won the World Cup, but people talk about him like he's fucking. Oh, Baresi, yeah. In that regard, yes, yeah, yeah. Cannavaro, yeah, yeah. But then, like we had that conversation a couple of weeks ago about Theo Hernandez, people think that Theo Hernandez is the best left back in the world because of FIFA. Janino, yeah, Janino was crazy. Like his reputation comes from FIFA. Nuno Mendes, yeah, yeah, 100%. There's no debate on that. They've probably got the best two fullbacks in the world, to be honest. Yeah, exactly right. And that's the problem with all these cards, mate. Like, if you're not like a top elite card, people don't care, and they'll tarnish your name. Like Frank Rijkaard. Frank Rijkaard was okay. Ronald Koeman, for instance. Ronald Koeman, for instance, was a fucking outrageous footballer. Yap Stam. I never had that card. I never had that card, unfortunately. Ah, I know I don't need it and it's overkill, but like that Ibra card, right? What? How much pace does that Ibrahimovic card that's coming out have? Like, is it like 80, 83, 84 pace? If he doesn't have like run and play styles, people won't use that card. Yeah, if he doesn't have Modric, thank you very much for the follow. Taylor, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we? Not the case with Ibra. You not think? I know you'll have the 5-5. I know you'll have the shooting and stuff. But do you not think? Do you not think his drop off will be a lot quicker if you know what I mean? And I understand the name Ibrahimovic and people will want to use it. Do you not think there's going to be a drop off there? No. No. Fair enough then. Maybe I've misjudged that then. Because obviously, while it's good that he's in the game and stuff, I just thought lengthy, so he'll always get away. Yeah, yeah, I guess, I guess. They, to be honest, right, he will have to come up with cover star. Yeah. Do you not think he would have come up with like they'd have talked to him about playstyles and stuff? I know he's got like some form of agreement on like his card has to be sick because if you remember, he had that massive falling out with him, didn't he? Yeah. Imagine if he starts getting like fucking slander on Twitter because of his card. That'd be hilarious, that because he's like, remember when Snoop Dogg went at Call of Duty because the servers were shit and that. Imagine Ibra fucking tweeting like about EA Sports and stuff. That'd be cinema, that mate. That's Hanson. It's the Undertaker, but it's Hanson. Alpha Wolf, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we, sir? Hanson's, whatever that is, that's what happens to our card. How are we doing, Alpha Wolf, mate? Oh, and Luis Figo. Luis Figo's probably another player that gets fucking really badly done. Good, you? Yeah, mate, I'm fantastic, thanks. Um, like when Ben Yedder. Yeah, 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 yeah. I love players who have a bit of banter about them. You know what I mean? How's the stream been so far? Not bad, mate. Not bad. We're just building player picks on the web app. If I'm not SBC banned, if we are, this could be a long, long, long day. 2 seconds, lads. Hello, Owen. How are we, mate? How are we, set? Yeah, I'm just on the web app building play picks, lads. 2 seconds. Um, I don't know how many of these I'm going to be able to build before I get banned. I built 95 yesterday, and I haven't built anything since. So hopefully that ban refreshed. Who's 16? I have no idea who that is. Is that the centre half who's playing for Liverpool today? Instead of what's he called? Instead of Canate. Do you know what I wouldn't mind having? Prime Barclays Premier League cards. That would be sick. You not think? I have like Morton Gams Pedersen and fucking Patrice Evra. Do we not think them would be sick boys? I know. Hey, how we doing, Cameron? Any good pulls? Not really, mate. No, not really. What about yourself? We're just building play picks at the minute. We're just talking about like how some people like talk about a footballer based on their FIFA card, like as opposed to their actual like footballing abilities. So, say for instance, like players like Van Basten, Inzaghi, and that get heavily disrespected because of their FIFA card. Can't really think of like I think Figo's one because he never really has good cards. Um, there's been a few over the years. Clivert, Clivert was very good. Yeah, nothing for you. Same cards over and over. Yeah, there's nothing worse, mate. Busquets. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Sergio Busquets is obviously one of those where if you didn't see him play, then you haven't ever really seen a proper six player. I think. You know what I mean? Like Sergio Busquets was fucking crazy. Like he was the epitome of fucking composure. Same with Musa Dembele, who used to play for Fulham and Spurs. He was one of my all-time favourites to watch in the Premier League. Dembele, he was just phenomenal. He could have played at a much higher level. Aguero's getting tested as a hero. I'll tell you what, if that is true and Aguero does come into the game next year, that could be fucking lit because Aguero. I mean Tevez is another card that I think gets heavily thingied. I know he's got a card right now, but no one really like sees Tevez. Like you never really see Tevez in everyone's team, do you? Carlos Tevez was a finisher. I think Robbie Keane, I think, gets a little bit of disrespect as well. If Jermaine Defoe ever got a card, Jermaine Defoe would be one of those cards that would just fucking lights out because he was very good. Yeah, I mean Michael Owen isn't liked by Liverpool or fucking Newcastle fans. He's another one that gets a bad rep because of his career choices. Because he went to Man United, didn't he? And he won the Manchester Derby. It was a 4-3. The way he left Newcastle, the way he treated Newcastle. Um, yeah, I do think, um, like Michael Owen, for instance, right? His cards should be outrageous because he was a very, very, very good player. But I don't think you're ever going to see an outrageous Michael Owen card. So I replied to a message there. And another race. Still building player picks. Fucking hell. Any chance, Rev? Right, I've run out of rares. Cold. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, there's a fair few players who just get disrespected. Like Bastian Schweinsteiger was unbelievable. Xavi doesn't really, I don't think, get the love he deserves from his cards, but Xavi was different level. It'll be mad when you can get like practically a full Barcelona like icon team. Carlos Puyol as well. He's probably another one. Carlos Puyol was very good. Hell of a leader. I'd love to see a Pepe, like a Sergio Ramos, Pepe, like icons. Any chance at all? You know what it is? I pack Yamal all the time. When he's a special card, I can never get him. Disgraceful behaviour. DePaul's gone into Miami now, hasn't he? See, Messi's extending his contract as well. Boing. Oh, oh, Williams, go on. Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, these Great of the Games are live cards, by the way. Hey Bailey, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? Yeah, the Great of the Games are live cards, apparently, based on the women's Euros. All black. Oof. Another race. I've got to into outer space. Any chance, ref? Any chance? None at all. What's going on with Danny Olmo in Barcelona? Did they manage to register him as like a full player permanently, or is that still up in the air? Aye, not too bad. Yeah, good to hear, mate. Good to hear. It's a lot cooler today than it was yesterday. It was fucking vile yesterday. Tomorrow's meant to be the same. Tuesday's meant to be really cold. Um, and then Wednesday to like Thursday is meant to be hot. So, bam, 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 bam. Granite Shaka. Go ahead, son. How are you doing, Ryan? How are we, set? Yeah, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. Any more transfer news today, boys? Or yeah, it's still humid, mate. Yeah, I've got a fan on full pelt over there. I've got an angle where it doesn't actually interfere with the microphone, so. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, oh, Patrick Kluivert. There he is. Love that. I wonder what type of icons we get tonight. Hey JT, how we doing, mate? Keep running out of rares. Do you open 85 packs, I know? And do you put 83s in? Shit, I just nearly pulled me fucking PlayStation off. Hey, me. Yeah, the icon picks are fucking scandalously priced, mate. You know what I'd love if they did, right? A 1 of 5. Can I give you good luck? Hopefully you've got some good luck already, mate. You doing good? What about me? Yeah, mate, I'm fantastic, thanks. 98 Allison. Go on, son. Love that. Love that. Yeah, the icon picks are woeful, mate. For the price, they're scandalous. They need to remove. Um. Oh, Yildiz again. Uff, Kante. You got Pele. Go on. Congratulations, mate. Was lurking while he did some weekend league. Yeah. It's not going well for you then, no? You haven't opened. Honestly, mate. Oh, there's Clivert again, chat. Yeah, those 85 exchanges, mate, are class for player picks. Is it bedtime? Not yet, mate, no. Yeah, we just put the 75 to 83 rated cards into fucking player picks, mate. And, easy player picks. I started the stream with 95 and we've just built another at least 50 here. Lost to DeWood. Is DeWood good at the game though? Or I've seen some of his streams, but never really like watched his gameplay. Yeah, yeah. Those 85 exchanges are all right, especially for a club stock. I think I've got about 30 of them. You love 85 exchanges. True. Pateles. Go on, son. Yeah, I saw that as well, Lorcan. Yeah. Like I've got an actual excuse for why mine's so high. John Barnes. Because I make content on the game and I'll leave the game on and just go and do something else, which still counts as hours. So no, true, Cameron. Yeah, yeah. To be honest, mate, it might be worth opening them, so you can get a ton of player picks. Of Kimmich. Yeah. I used to like obviously when I worked as the chef in the early times of this game. I used to like go to work with the game on, so that's at least 8 to 10 hours a day in the early few like days. And then if I'm like editing or I'm fucking in someone's stream or I'm doing like food or whatever, it's on. So I'll tell you what though, there's something they've got in college football, right? Where it's like a catalog of all the cards that are on the game, um, and it tells you what percentage of the community are using that card. It's pretty fucking neat actually, because you can see who the fucking rats are, like who the rat cards are. Because obviously, the more people using one card, the more OP they are. Turam, that's the first time we've got him there. That's a dub. Oh, Pavard. Pulisic. At the end of the stream, if you want, I can show you boys like. Actually, I can't because they've got I didn't turn the music off because I'm obviously not streaming it, and they've got really good like menu music, so I left it on, and I get copywritten for it. Fuck. Maybe next time I'll show you the layout of it. It's really good. Basically, every card that is on the game is just in one catalog thing, and then it shows you what percentage of the community are using that card. So, oh, Dante. Yeah, college football. Yeah, it's been in Madden for a while, but as we know, Madden use a lot of like features that. Hey, Albie, how we doing, mate? Yeah, I'll check that clip after I've done these, mate. Change your name? No worries, mate. No worries. As I go down, hear me coming through your speakers. Carvajal, Jonathan Tart. Any chance at all, ref? I think Chiram is the first card I've got today that I haven't had in a while. Lauren James is the best pull from footies for me so far. Yeah, thank you very much for that follow there, mate. Appreciate it. Hey, how we doing, mate? Welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. No more weekend league for you. Sounds like a good idea. If you're going through it, mate, just don't bother playing. Oh, oh, come on, Vicario. The Van de Ven 96 pace. Yeah, I bet he's insane. I haven't used him yet, but I've got him. Packed anyone since Friday? Yeah, we got Lauren James, mate. What about yourself? Oh, good God, Thomas Partey. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy's been dropped after 6 games. Is that not a skill issue though, JT, or what are we saying? So what's happening here? Yeah, nothing wrong with that, mate. It's just a spinneroonie. That's just a spinneroonie, that, mate. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. That's just FIFA physics. Play on, ref. I don't know how you've spelled spinneroonie there, by the way, but that's just fucking outrageous. Yamal, Allison, James, and you've done Van de Ven. Nearly got Petit too. Yeah, that Petit looks sick. Oh, me, call on me. Any chance, ref? I'm sorry. Oh, John Barnes. Lovely. Had 94 of 125 of the best. If EA had that collection book in the game, this game would be so much like more interactive. Coble from an 85 exchange, love that. Oh, team of the season. Howe, give us something nice. And that's Kenny Dalglish. Whether it's the 88 or the 93, I don't know, but 93 and Simon. Any shocks about? Any shocks about? Oh, went to wildcard. Is that Kenny Dalglish as well? That's Fede Valverde. But which version? EA can't program menus that work properly on new gen, let alone add a collection book. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, back to back Kenny Dalglish. Go on, son. Love that. That's why I always find it funny when people like talk about scripting. Like they give them way too much credit. You know? You hope Mycon isn't a cup reward. Apparently Mycon's an SBC. And there's a Bruno Fernandes SBC as well. Right, team of the season yet again. That's going to be Vidra. He used to play for Burnley, if I'm not mistaken. That could be elite ball knowledge from me. And Schwab. Carvalho. Excellent defender in his time as well. Like, I see these mad scripting allegations on EA, right? And while I understand, like, why people say it, it's just, it's just outrageous, isn't it? It's simply RNG, which is easily explained, but... And that is... Angara. There we go. W. Hey, George, how we doing, mate? Oh, Ledley King and Madison as well. Oof. Mbappe, I wish. I wish, mate. Yeah, someone time out JT for that joke, please. I can have yours, yeah. I mean, thank you, mate. I do appreciate that. Not having that in this dojo. Is James good? Yeah, she's really good, mate, yeah. Any Cliverts about? Fucking hell. Yeah, you can untime them out now if you want. Fucking hell. Horrendous jokes. Horrendous, horrendous jokes, boys. Can you be YouTube mod? No, mate, no. We've already got mods. How are we doing though attached, mate? How are we? What, see, do you not like Mbappe? Or no? Been SBC banned like 2 or 3 times already? Yeah, mate, it's going to be a long old day. You know what it is, right? Your best bet is to probably make a second account. Because realistically, mate, if you get SBC banned on one, you know? Ba, 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 ba. Come on. Oh, what is that? Was that I was going to say Wendy Renard, but it's not, it's Pavard. We've got 5 weeks of this, by the way, as well, so... Kessler again. You got Footies Matuidi, Max, yeah. Fair play, mate. Anything else in this pack? There's not. Yeah, yeah, I'm live on shorts as well, yeah, mate, yeah. We're live on long form and short form content on YouTube. We're live on Kick, Twitch, and TikTok as well. I think Twitch are bringing in a vertical live format as well, which will be pretty sick because I think Kick might follow suit. So then, yeah. Tired as fuck, being a busy week. Anything like work and stuff like that though? Or hopefully everything's alright, mate. I think we're building play picks again, chat. Actually, we'll clear out the duplicate storage of all the stuff that we can to get icons and stuff. So we'll do Suka, then we'll do Petit. You can't join the short form. I don't know why, mate. We are live on short form. This heat's just taking out. Yeah, scandalous. This heat, mate. Borderline illegal, some would say. Tomorrow is the same heat as today, I believe. Um, and then Tuesday is the coolest day, so hopefully, mate, Tuesday is better for you. Um, there we are. And then this is how I'm using all my duplicate high rated cards with the 84s that we've got a ton of. Anyone see Tony Day today? He got stream sniped for his ninth win and he got beat. Bless him. Then you see the weather in 2 weeks and it's going to be like 39. Yeah, that's when I'm going to hide in the freezer. Winter needs to hurry up. Agreed. Agreed. Thank you very much for going on to the YouTube as well, mate. Appreciate that. It's an omen. You just run up. Automation now. The writing's on the wall. But yeah, the weather is your. Where did you get your AC unit from, Mex? Was it B&Q? Because I've been looking into getting AC units off like Amazon, and I don't know, like, I don't know what to get. Yours was from Curry's. Ooh. Is there any way you could like send me a link to it? Because I'm gonna have to like have a look at that because I'm not happy with my current um heat provider, i.e. the Sun. Not the newspaper. Fuck them. No worries, mate. Cheers. It won't go away. It's an omen. You just run up. Automation. I think we've just fully completed so we get the loan here. Storage 8383. Um, it's an omen. Sorry. Yeah, anyone time out GT? Untime out GT, please. Cheers, Logan. All I'm saying is let that be a lesson to you for shite jokes, you know? Because usually, right, you're very sorry about your joke. Okay, mate, no worries. Because usually, I wouldn't get involved in like mod things, but because ordinarily on this channel, if you're timed out by a mod, you've got to take it up with said mod. But when I seen that you'd been timed out for 1.2 million seconds, it was going to be a bit scandalous for you to come back, you know. Um, and like I said, normally, yeah, normally I don't get involved in these things, but that was. I mean, I'll be honest with you, right? Which rat did that then? Hey, listen, mate. If you're going to be calling mods rats, it's not. There's nothing I can do um, about any future punishments, as that one was self-inflicted. It's sold out. The next cheapest one is 400 quid. Yeah. Thank you anyway, mate. I appreciate that, but I'm not too sure I'm going to be stretching to 400 quid just to keep myself cold. I'll just have to just fucking. I'm just gonna have to go and sit in the fucking shower, in the cold water. You know what I mean? At the time. We'll open all these tradable packs. Hopefully we can get something. We're starting on like 1.88 million. Yeah, 83 player picks a class. I'm not getting anything tradable. Like, I've seen a lot of people get like special cards tradable. I'm getting absolutely nothing. The 80s. If you were born in the 80s, the 80s. Meow, meow. Hey Liam, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? Are you enjoying the menu grind, or are you doing RP again, or what? Any decent players? We got Lauren James. We got Lauren James, mate. Acceptable at the time. Yeah, I might have to make the fucking bathroom the headquarters, you know. I might have to. Coolest room in the house, that. You'd love a little Lauren James, yeah. It was unexpected. I got her out of an 83 times 20, I think. Bit of both still. Fair play, mate, fair play. I was watching Dev play RP. I do like watching it. I just don't think it's for me to play. I was watching Dev play it the other day. I don't know if can I talk about what Dev was doing the other day or no? You know, when he was in the shop and trying to get the USBs and stuff. Because I heard there was rules on like RP and stuff, and I don't know what I don't know. Because he was getting USBs and he kept going backwards of. Yeah, I can talk about whatever. Yeah, I knew I was allowed to talk about it, but I just wasn't too sure whether like what the rules were in regards to like. Because even if am I getting this right? Even if I tell you about something that happened in City, you would still have to learn about it in City to then know about it. You couldn't have pre-knowledge going into whatever on that day. Right, excellent. Just had to clear that up first. Yeah, so when obviously Dev was raiding those shops um, with the But the thing is, and then the copper went straight to trying to arrest him and searching him and stuff. It's whatever the character knows. Got you, got you, got you. Yeah. Because normally when I'm watching like stuff like RP, I'll just big screen it, so I don't know, like so I can't see the chat type thing. Um, he was going mad, yeah, yeah. I love stuff like that. It's entertaining, isn't it? Team of the seasons. That's Son. Yeah, that copper was having none of the RP, was he? You loving this grind, yeah. It's excellent, mate. It's really, really fun. Yeah, that copper was having none of the fucking RP. He went straight to fucking. He skipped all the questions and tried to search him straight away. That's Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, mate, once the heat dies down, yeah. But apparently in 2 weeks it's going to be mental again, so I need to get some form of like heavy duty fan or something. Because I know someone who's got like a commercial fan. You know like the like the fucking I would say I'm trying like they're about the same size as like a car tire. You know the big thick car tires? They're about the same size as one of those, just to get massive fan inside of it. And they've got one of them get metal bars that hold it up, like prop it on an angle. Mate, I'm taking an industrial fan. I might go and get one of them. Yeah, this fan thing is massive, mate. Rodri, oof. Smolarek. Industrial fan, it's called. Yeah. Do you think that's why I called it an industrial fan? Or no? Right, so you won't build more player picks. Ba, 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 ba. You know what I'm saying, Max? Like, I'll see how many player picks we can get out of this because I'm absolutely positive we're going to get a SBC ban soon. Oh, fuck off, mate. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, lads, we're soft banned. We start a petit yet? Yeah, we're just about to start now. We got Dabel Suka for free. Yeah, that's yeah, long day, long day. Um, right, I'll have to look to see what's in dupe storage. Gameplay time. You must be lost. For someone who spent a lot of time in this stream, mate, you don't half fucking not know it, you know? You might be lost, mate. Right, we'll put Anger in, because even if she is a live card, I'm never going to use her. Joshua Kimmich, Dalglish, Gerard. Ba, 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 ba. Ugh, this weather's fucking atrocious. I was dead on. Lovely. Yeah, I got one player pick, by the way. I got one player pick, then got soft banned. Bit harsh, isn't it, really? Ba 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 ba. Hey newbie, how we doing, mate? You back for 26? Why 26? What's changed there then? What's changed there then? Fair play, mate. Fair play. I thought you were done with FIFA altogether, to be honest. I'll always be here by your side. Fowdy Clivert's gone. Um, Yield is. Oh yeah. Well, on FIFA or other games. Oh yeah, mate. Like never spend money on this game. Like we've got a fucking outrageous team, and we do every year. Um, without spending money on FIFA. Yeah. That's the thing, though. It's a common misconception that people have to spend money on this game. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, that's mad numbers. That you know. The thing is, right, the only time I would say it's worth spending money on these games is if you're making up for time you can't spend on the game, which I know a few people who do that. Um, yeah, well that's it though. Like I say, like every year we do an RTG, and then we always have people coming in saying like, "How the fuck are you doing that?" Like they feel like they have to spend money on the game, you know. It just isn't the case at all. Who to put it centre back? Centre back Evo Hullet, yeah, you rat bastard. Put Vidic in, don't be a rat, mate. Don't be that guy, pal. Ba 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 ba. Coldplay. Fuck's sake. Fucking Coldplay. Shite. That's a second bad joke from you, JT. He got timed out for 1.2 million seconds earlier. he got a mercy rule and he was allowed back in, but then he goes and does that. Some people you just can't help, mate. You know. Well, Pie's live tonight, yeah. I'll be about. I'll be about for that. Yeah, yeah, Pie, yeah. No, I've seen by your tweets, mate. You don't like him, yeah. I don't understand it, like, but yeah. I mean, there has to be a reason why you got banned, though. Because Pie normally, like, goes along with people's banter. So there has to have been a reason, like, why you got banned in there. Was he doing a giveaway at the time? Oh, then I don't know. Not a clue. Because you raided him with 3 people. Mad. Yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't. I would just like fucking, like obviously you can dislike who you dislike. I think it's just wasted energy, mate. I really do. Like I never understand it. It's wasted energy for me. It's just like wasted fucking energy. Like if someone banned me for something like that, or it might have been because he was raging, it might have been whatever it was. I don't know, but it's just wasted energy to keep being at it. You know what I mean? Ads, yeah, yeah. Mate, to be honest, I've never had an issue with either of them. I think it's like a going on 30-month subscription with Pi. Um, the problem is, right? The problem is when, especially Pi more so than um, the problem is more so is that people go in Pi's chat to antagonize him, and then they don't. They're either doing it for a reaction or they're doing it so he says something outrageous. I've got all the time in the world for Pi, all the time in the world. Yeah, yeah. I think honestly, newbie mate. I think it's just wasted energy. If he banned you, like I would just forget about it really. You're well known in the Twitch community, yeah. Fair enough then. Fair enough then, mate. But to be honest, right, like like I said, it's wasted energy. Because whenever I see your tweets to him, he never replies. So it's not like there's nothing in it for you. Do you know what I mean? Hey, welcome into Kick, mate. How are we, sir? Hey, thank you very much for that 2 month sub, mate. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. You're coming for you. I don't want to let you in. I would just forget about it and drop it and move on, you know? There's a few people I don't like, mate, but gotta use the primer. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Like I say, there's a few people I don't like. I don't waste my time fucking, uh, you know, I don't waste my time on them. That's what you're coming for. I don't want to let you in. I drop me back to the floor and you asking what's happening. It's getting late now, hey now. Enough of the argument. You can't tell the difference yet. Yeah, thank you very much for that sub there, mate. I do appreciate it. Don't wanna let you in. You drop me back to the floor and you asking what's happening. It's getting late now, hey now. Enough of the arguments. It sips the Coca-Cola. You can't tell the difference yet. It it's more so like even like tweets and stuff like it's energy that especially if you're getting back into FIFA, right? If you're getting back into FIFA, the last thing you need to do is be tweeting at creators. Like it's not it's not a great look. You know what I mean? Um, do you know what I mean? Because if you get like, see, you get like brand deals, or you're starting to do really well, and then a year like start looking at you as like a fucking like they invite you places and stuff. They see some of your tweets, they'll just not want to. Like certain brands don't want attention from people like tweeting other people. You know, they don't want the drama from it. Um, just overall not a great look really. Four champs games and two of them elastic banded. Yeah, there's a objective. No, no, I know that, but I'm saying though, for a look as it is, mate, right? Like, see if you're a company, right? I don't care what it is, whether it's like fucking sportswear, whether it's EA, whether it's I don't know, fucking a new game. See if they like your style of streaming, but it's a new game that's coming out. Argument's sake, Call of Duty, um, a new FIFA, a new fucking GTA, a new whatever it might be. Other companies are looking at it all the time. Um, it might be a product, it might be a game, it might be a movie, it might be anything at all, anything at all. If if you're approaching your socials like that, they might not want any part of it, and it could hamper you going forward in loads of different ways. Especially if you're trying to get back into FIFA. Like I said, there's a few FIFA content creators I don't like. However, I'm not giving them any attention. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've seen those random dudes. They're a bit like Taylor Swift fans, aren't they? No, no, I understand that, newbie. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, but also, in the Twitch TOS, they can ban you for off stream things. That includes tweets, how you act on social media. They can ban you for off stream stuff if it affects them as a brand, because obviously you're an affiliate, so therefore you adhere to the affiliate rules, and one of those is being respectful off stream type thing. which is why some people get banned for off-stream stuff. Um, Not telling you obviously what to do, just letting you know that the rules are there, and they have enforced them in the past. You know, Darwin's had a trim. Has he really? While drinking Copperberg, enjoy, mate. Enjoy. Bow wow 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 wow. Is Rush Neymar in packs? Yeah, fair enough. I'll have a look after the stream, GT, mate. It's the fight we come want. Yeah, it's fucking horrendous, mate. It's absolutely horrendous. A new transition. Oh man. He no longer has his ponytail. No. Fair enough. Does it feel like I had to lean on? What's he got the full date yourself? Class that, mate. You're watching the pool. Who's like? Oh, I was thinking about snooker there. Who's winning the snooker world these days? Incapi, Ruli, Giles. Oh dear. Second one, David De Gea, Catley. Wow. Donnarumma will take that for sure. Donnarumma's class. Yeah, that's a big one. That. It's on ITV. Fair play. I didn't know the televised pool. Judging by his jokes, mate, the temperature's very high because they're fucking shite. Jaden, how we doing, mate? Thank you very much for the raid. How was your stream, son? How was your stream? Can I get a shout out for Jaden, please? He sent you a screenshot of him having a 2 week timeout. Yeah. He got 1.2 million seconds. If you're not already following Jaden, make sure you drop a follow. How was your stream, mate? What did you get up to? What did you get up to? Um, I've just followed you back there, Mara. Thank you very much for that. He was telling bad jokes, mate. Did Champs Rewards, Van der Ven, SBC, and a few other bits. Did you get anything good from your Champs Rewards? Yeah, if you're not already following Jaden, mate, make sure you drop him a follow. We're just doing a load of packs and stuff like that at the minute. Thank you very much for the follows there, boys. He's trying to say how Hoyland is decent. No, he wasn't. No. Best footage you've had is Kunde. Kunde is very good, to be fair. Yeah, thank you very much for all the follows coming in there, boys. Um, yeah, Kunde is alright, to be fair. We've just got Donnarumma in one of those player picks. The 93 plus ones. We're just about to open all these packs and that now. Centre backs Van der Ven and Kunde. Very nice, very nice. I'll show you the team now. Team of the year Ronaldo. Jesus. You have been getting some good cards, haven't you? Christ. Um, yeah, this is an RTG, by the way. We don't spend any money. Yes, he goes in there. Do we put him there? Actually, no. We'll swap that around. Like that. We'll have to figure chemistry out. We've got Vinny, but he doesn't have low driven, which hampers me a little bit, so. But yeah, that's the team, I think. Yeah, it's a bit mad. It's a bit mad. Yeah. But we're just doing packs and picks, mate, to be honest. So, to be honest, you rated that probably a good time. What's the plans for the rest of the day then? Are you just chilling out or? Oh, Shadow. Go on. That's 4k. Themself for 300. Yeah, even though we're pretty rich on this game, we still make the most of all the coins we can get, because that's how we stay rich. So, we've gone up nearly 100k today. Just chilling. Good idea in this heat, mate. Good idea. I've still got to go for a fucking walk, yeah. Meeting one of my friends a little bit later on. Yeah, mate, of course you can, yeah. You know what I'll do? I'll actually pin Discord. Um. Yeah, yeah, mate. I recognise the name as soon as you rated, yeah. I recognise the name as soon as you rated. Um, it's a small world, mate. It's a very small world. Oh, I'm opening packs and I haven't even got a little fucking stream marker set. Good job we didn't get anything there. Yeah, I don't know what would be easier for you to send the team on, mate, but if you want to put it in Discord, if you want to put it on Twitter or what. Oh, anything? Nothing. In Discord? No, no, no worries, mate, no worries, no worries. We are soft banned on the web app at the minute, so it's a little bit long for us. 83 times 20s without a special, a criminal, yeah. You're not wrong, mate, you're not wrong. I've just got to load up Discord, 2 seconds. I don't normally have it open, you know. It's probably an L move from me, but yeah, if you want to join the Discord, boys, make sure you do it. The link's in the top of the stream. If you're on TikTok, the link's on the bio. Squads. 4411 like mine. Nice. Very nice. Soft band on both Jettons. No, no, no. Just the one. Just the one, mate. Just got 97 Alex Scott. It'd be interesting to see how she plays in game, you know. Because she used to be good. Was it last year or the year before? That's a nice team, that. Thank you very much for the raid. Thank you very much for the 3 gifted as well, mate. Fucking hell. Fair play. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Absolute legend. Thank you very much. Armalika got one. Thank you very much for that, mate. You did not have to do that. Thank you very much. Legend. Enjoy the rest of your day, mate. Whatever you're doing, that team is class, by the way. Thank you very much for that. Team of the season. Any chance, ref? Left mid. Who's that? Is that Wilson? Beasley? Beasley. And Trent, Liverpool fans, look away. Look away. Did you really need to rev your engine that loud, Mara? I'm fucking streaming here. Sir. Corner taken quickly. Spanish lessons taken quickly. I'll tell you what, mate, Kanate is going the same way as well, by the way, so let's not be shocked when he leaves. If you believe the internet. Do you think you're better off alone? I do love a little bit of media speculation, but like, you've been signing players, haven't you, JT? Or have you still not signed Brian and Buemo yet? Because for the last couple of days, I've seen Tottenham Hotspur do some mental things, right? And yet, for all the money, Man United can't do toffee. It's quite funny. All right, yeah, yeah, yeah. How are we doing, Curtis, mate? How are we? How are we doing, Curtis? How are we, sir? Ooh, talk to me. Bum, 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 bum. It depends on their ratings, JT. Are you back to FIFA yet, Curtis, mate, or no? If you are, it's footies. If you're not, I'm sorry to hear that. Add cold, yeah. Subscribe then, you know. Don't know what else you want me to do, mate. When he comes back, right, it's gonna be, what did you say? I had an ad. Check the VOD in it, like. I'm down and down like a Friday sun. I'm gonna do too much. We could go away, yeah. You know what? We're pinning that. Fuck the Discord, lads. We'll pin that. Um, I don't know. I don't know how ads work. All I know is that they run on VODs, and I never see a penny of that. That's what I'm frustrated by. I said it depends on their rating, mate. Check the VOD. I did actually say check the VOD, yeah. Um, it depends on their rating. If you've got 97s, it's going to be a lot less than if you've got 94s, you know? Also, there is a pinned link to chat if you want to get a free sub on Twitch to any streamer. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Just saying, you know. You want that weekend, it's Friday then. Oh, I didn't mean to open that. All 83 is cold. 96s and 97s, you'll have to figure that out, mate. You'll have to figure that out. Put them in until you get enough. We can go. I don't know. If I knew, I'd tell you, but I have no idea. Console picks must be very enjoyable to do. Yeah, mate, they're class, by the way. Yeah, they're class. It's Friday, then. Yeah, you're working now, doing some plastering. You applied for college, doing hospitality, catering, being a chef. Go on, son. I think they're allowing peel tools so people still like use their web app. Because if there was no such thing as peel tools, would you use the web app? Looks very entertaining being backed out of the SBC tab every time. No, well there you go. It keeps the web app relevant because they can even so every time you go to the web app, right, to do it, they're like, oh, look at how many users it got this week. You know what I mean? Every time you go to the web app, you're helping the metrics, whether you're using peel tools or not. Just waiting for results day. Best of luck for that, mate. Best of luck for that. It's a problem for you. Hey, you're not putting Jack Clark in there. 2 seconds, just checking a text message. But it's a problem for you. I go with the flow. Play picks, any chance, nothing at all. What is it? Let me see again. I'm going to try and get a YouTube video out for 9 o'clock tonight. See how that goes. It's no problem for me, but it's a problem for you. There was a YouTube video went up yesterday. If you boys could check that out, that'd be fucking brilliant. Even if you don't want to watch it, just leave it on and let it play through, and then drop a like on it at some point. I think it's only like 9 minutes long or something. Helps out massively. Oh, Joe Cool. Oh yeah, they'll. I mean, they've already tried that in the menus, haven't they, on the actual game itself? The problem they've got though, right, is if they take the web app away, there's a lot of features that'll go away, right? Obviously, the quick sell recovery will go, and there's a lot of manipulation that comes in the web app as well, like the bots spam buying cards, stuff like that. So imagine if they just like for FC26 they just completely scrapped like the web app, and they were like, "Listen, lads, it was fun while it lasted, but you're not getting any more." I don't think people would be as excited for footies, you know. I really don't. Because the thought of building player picks by hand, I don't think appeals to anybody. They be the one for my My love and my touch up above. They were the one for my love and my touch up above. Um, I mean, that's the way you can do it, mate. That's a perfectly fine way to do it, by the way. So if that's what's working for you, that's absolutely fine. Um, what I would say though is the 86 and 87s I would keep for these 93 plus 1 of 5, purely because you get tradable packs back from these two. If you find that you're overstocked on 86s and 87s, sorry, like say if you're overstocked on 86s but you've hardly got any 87s, I'd throw the 86s into exchanges until you've got enough 87s for a number of these, you know? Because it seems like 86s are very, very, very easy to get at the minute. Um, and 87s aren't. It also tonight, or like I think FIFA are releasing a new icon pick or something in like an hour and a half. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with that. Anytime, mate, anytime. But yeah, you're doing the exchanges right. If you just want to continue with the packs, mate, I would just send that if that's what you're comfortable with. But if you're looking to make a few coins along the way, I would do the 93 plus. Because you're still making coins from like the players and stuff, aren't you? When you do the player SBCs. So they but the one for my. Right, we're in 89 down. They were the one for my. There we are. See all that sells. It's not a lot of coins like per item, but when you add it all up, eventually over time it does all add up. Stay close to me. Um, right, what are we doing here? We've got 43 75 pluses. Fucking hell. Sounds dangerous, doesn't it? We'll set a little stream marker for these. 81 times 20s. Oh, that's a footies. Any Allisons about? That's Yildiz, isn't it? If this is a double, it's limbs. It's not. So that's just Yildiz there by himself. Lovely card design. 75 times 20s are the same amount of specials as United of functional strikers. True. Another 81 times 20. Nothing in this one. Hegerberg. Take that. Oh, special card. We do love a special card. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to try and get this video out tonight for about 9 p.m. If you do like the video, make sure you drop a like and a subscription to the channel. Helps out massively. Who is the FUT birthday card behind Pop? It is Sam's Shock. Boo. Fucking boo. This is an absolute belter, by the way, this one. Is the music at a good level? Obviously on YouTube you can't hear the music, but good for me, I don't need nobody. Am I right in believing that Messi's going live tonight? Be limbs if he is. Is that Hegerberg? It is. Who is behind Hegerberg? Any chance, ref? Come on. Al Jaber. He was lethal when he first came out. He was lethal when he first came out. Not Hansen cause no Undertaker tunnel. True. True. Bam, 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 bam. So at the minute we're just clearing out all this shit from the duplicate storage. Thank you very much for the follow there, mate. How are we? How are we, lad? To be honest, mate, it could be any number of things. It could be the people you've been playing against. It could be your controller settings. Darwin Núñez makes it too. Go on. Yeah, it could be any number of things, to be honest, mate. Thank you very much for the follow there, lad. Appreciate that. How are we? Welcome in. Anyone see Onana training in a fucking Manchester City kit? The lad who plays for Villa. Anyone see that? Yeah. Yeah, so Onana was training in a Villa kit, in a Manchester City kit. I don't know what the crack is with that, but he's going Blues. Who's like? What team do you support, Jake? Though, are you Chelsea fan or Blues? Always confuses me. Yeah, what Blues? Yeah, City. Got you. Onana's going City. He's not. He's good, mate. But like, is he? Would you say he's City level? Whether apparently they're trying to ship off that fucking Nico Gonzalez already, mate. Apparently, that's what internet is saying. Internet is saying Nico Gonzalez has gone. No way is he City level. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like Onana feels like one of those signings Man United would make panicking for like fucking 80 million quid and call him the next Pogba. You know, could be Darwin Núñez's comeback season. I mean, you are playing like Preston or something, you know, Danny. So I mean, we can calm it down a little bit there. I mean, it depends what you get back from it. To be honest, mate, I wouldn't be surprised if Spurs went in for him because apparently Basuma's off as well. Yves Basuma would be a very, very, very good signing for anyone, like say Newcastle, Villa. Um, Basuma's a better player than he's shown. I like Basuma when he was at I was going to say Wigan there, Brighton. Um, he's played well in spells at Spurs. Yeah, apparently he's going to like Galatasaray or something like that. Linked with Turkey. So is like Marco Asensio and Skriniar and a few players like that. Get out my head. Ba, 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 ba. Mate, honestly, like, Basuma would do bits. Tim Howard, Everton P&P there. Forget about you, wasted all my time on you. Oh, oh, Isco, fair enough. Vanderson. This is why we do player picks, boys, because the specials are crazy. You got to get out my head. Douglas Luiz. Yeah, I saw that earlier, yeah. I seen a headline saying Douglas Luiz wants to go back to the Premier League. I'm like, I'm fucking sure he does, mate. Like, I'm fucking positive he does, yeah. How much you messed up my flow? How much you messed up my flow? So high, but now I know. Like, the only issue with that is he doesn't decide where he goes, you know? That's not how this works. It'd be mint if Douglas Luiz went back to Villa. He could still do a job like in a few teams, mate. He's still a very good player. Forest, Everton, Bournemouth approach for Bakayoko. Good signing that. Good signing that. One of my mates who's an Arsenal fan wanted him because he'd have been a lot cheaper than fucking Madueke. There's absolute hell on with Arsenal fans in Madueke, by the way. Absolute fucking shambles that. They actively setting up a march against the player they're signing. It's a piss poor look that. Better wingers than Jack Harrison. Wow. Yeah, I've noticed that over the years. Yeah, Arsenal always sign Chelsea players. I don't know what that is about though. It's been going on for years. I'm sorry. Look at that. Well, fair enough. You can see Everton doing well this year for some reason. That's what I was saying yesterday, Jake. Like David Moyes is a manager that can like steady almost any team purely because of his experience and stuff like that and what he brings to the position. He's an excellent man manager. Excellent man manager. Foot Trade in Romania has just tweeted a Brazilian flag with an egg timer. Make of that what you will. I'm guessing that's Mycon. That is your Mycon chat. Whether it's an objective or it's an SBC, I don't know, but good team that to be fair, career mode. Good team that. Very balanced as well. I like Garner. Yeah, so you made like minus wages, you made like 20 million. You made like 20 million minus wages. Not a bad deal that. Just being soft banned on your main, and then you move to your second. To be honest, mate, there's there's a common misconception about Chelsea. People don't understand how well Chelsea have been ran for years under Roman Abramovich. And I know obviously the new regime has done some stuff where they've been selling stuff to themselves and stuff like that. But up until Roman Abramovich sold that club, they were the best ran team in, I would say, one of the best ran teams in the world. Because although Roman Abramovich ran a very tight ship, he ran a very successful ship. He was very, very good in there. And then obviously politics meant he had to sell it. So run back the Fantasy Cup, but for footies, my con, imagine. Imagine it's like 30 or 40, you know. I mean, he owned a company that was supplying steel to make Russian tanks. So I mean, he can't really complain about it. You know what I mean? Like it's one because he had to have known about it as well. Which no. I don't. I understand that. I understand that part. Yeah. Um, but he had to go. Unfortunately, just the way it is, really. Because surely he's a very smart man, mate. He would have known that that was going to hamper him. You know. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things where like he made a very bad choice there, knowing the outcome, because he would have known what the potential outcome could have been there. You know, Tagliafico, good experience, mate. Good experience. I was a fan of the Chelsea model. Although I will say that Chelsea did start the super rich coming in spending X amount. They started that when Abramovich came in. Was it 2003, 2002, 2002 maybe? And then City did like 7 years later or something like that. That Mourinho team I was watching in the early 2000s, fucking hell, man. I don't know how else to describe it other than just fucking terrifying, mate. Big day today. Yeah, we've had a few people in the chat already saying that they want they're all PSG fans purely because of the amount of money that it would give your team. You know, team of the year show in an 83 player pick. Yeah, it's a huge day for Chelsea today. Huge day. But that's the thing though, like because obviously if you win, it then allows you to continue building and doing what you're doing. If PSG win, you don't get as much, you know what I mean? So they're looking at it as an objective standpoint. So, say for instance, if it was Manchester City, Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal in that final, you'd be looking at PSG, wanting PSG to win. You know what I mean? Because you don't want the other English teams to get that extra advantage of the rest of the money, which is what every other team's doing at the minute. Um, I think Richarlison needs to move. I watched a video of Deli Ali training. He looked quite sharp. He looked like he was focused again. I'd love to see Deli Ali back. I would. He's been through a fucking. I mean, I understand what you're saying by saying that it would be the best club in the world. I wouldn't agree with it. No, no, I understand PSG are the best team in the world, and then if you beat them, then you become the best team in the world. But what I would say is Plymouth beat Liverpool. Plymouth beat Liverpool, and Liverpool won the league. So it's you know one of them in it. I still think PSG win though. I still think PSG win purely because of how like fucking demonic their team is, mate. Like obviously, I'm not just trying to be a knob, but like I do think PSG have just got a fucking different level team. Yeah, I've been against the Club World Cup since they were talking about it. The Club World Cup shouldn't be a thing. The same way, the Nations League, the same way the Nations League shouldn't be a thing. The fucking international tournament that all these players are playing in, that shouldn't be a thing. The Club World Cup shouldn't be a thing. Um, the Club World Cup basically is FIFA's way of staying relevant, because they've got no other proper tournaments besides the World Cup, and UEFA have got all these successful European models, and FIFA are just trying to, you know, yeah. And so that if there was no money involved in the Club World Cup, they wouldn't care. It wouldn't be taken as seriously if there was no money in it. If there was no money involved, no one's bothered. That is the thing. Like, I mean, yes and no. You get more money, yeah, but you can. It's only once every 4 years, and to win it, you've got to have won the Champions League or the Europa League, I believe. Yeah, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, if there was no money in it, yeah, Peter wouldn't care. But because there's like 100 million, that's a new signing every 4 years. That, you know. If a non-European team won it, yeah. You've got to have won like a European, like no, what is it? Like a continent? Is it a continental? Is that how they call it? A continental fucking tournament, like the Europa, um, the Champions League, and then the equivalent in like Asia and stuff like that. Is that right, or do you just get invited because you've got Ronaldo and Messi? Is that how that works, or? Because I saw Auckland get packed in by Bayern Munich, fucking 10-0 in day one. That's how I knew it was a sham. Because you won the UCL, yeah, yeah. Um, I think. Do you know what it is? Right, it's really dangerous, you know. So what? I'm gonna go to the toilet and grab a drink. All right. Um, but what I would say is it's dangerous because if PSG win tonight, right, they get 100 million quid, and then that's going to strengthen them for the following season into the Champions League, right? And then if they then do a back-to-back Champions League, it's very difficult to do. If they can go far into the Champions League this year and win it within the next four, they get back into it. And if the prize money goes up again, the PSG team with how young they are could be fucking immense for the next like 8 years. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, Musiala got injured in a nothing tournament. The thing is, right, Musiala doesn't play that tournament if it's not for 100 million quid. And Musiala's not playing that tournament if it's not for 100 million quid. Therefore, he's not injured and he's missing half a season now. It's the funny thing is with a lot of these teams, right? So, say for instance, if Chelsea win, they'll probably sign a few more players. So what's happening at the minute is there's certain players who are playing in that team who are going to get replaced, and they're playing for the money that's going to replace them. Well, yeah, he's obviously going to say that though, isn't he? He's obviously going to say that. Hey, how are we doing, mate? Welcome to YouTube. So there's a few players, like say for instance, right? If like some of them Chelsea players are going to get replaced with the money if you win. Imagine playing to win money that you know is going to replace you. Yeah, yeah. Like there's Bobby Sanchez in goal, right? No, I know that, but it's you're playing in a tournament to win the tournament, the other side of that is you're making money to then bring money in to replace yourself. It's fucking it's it's outrageous, isn't it? It's 100% because of the tournament. Why else would PSG be playing Bayern now? Yeah, yeah. It's one of those PR things. He's being told not to blame the tournament, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Even if my team was in it, I wouldn't like it. It's the between like fucking May and August. It should be no football. Go rest. Like unless you got a World Cup or a Euros on, there shouldn't be anything in that time. They're basically trying to have football 24/7. The only way they can do that, by the way, is by allowing bigger squads, like 30-man squads. That's the only way they can do it, by allowing 30-man squads and allowing like 10 substitutes. So players get brought off and rested and stuff like that. And at that point, it then turns into soccer aid. So I'm just going to get into it, alright? 2 minutes. Thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate it. How are we? How are we? No matter where you, no matter where you. Hello. Like, yeah, obviously, if Chelsea win it, they win it, right? It's a tournament they've won. It's still a cup and stuff like that. I'm just not a fan of the tournament in itself. I feel like players should get a rest. That's my issue. Like, I want to see players playing at their best, at their very best every week. I don't want to see, I don't want to see players getting fucking injured in an off season. Um, hey, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. I don't want to see players getting injured all the time. I want to see players play at the highest level for as long as possibly can. But I feel like tournaments like the what's it called? I feel like these tournaments just shorten careers and have a higher risk of injury. You know, hello mate, how are we doing? How are we, sir? Yeah, I feel like it's just a higher risk of injury. You know what I mean? It's awful. Good. How about you? Yeah, mate, I'm fantastic. Thanks. What's your plans for today then, mate? Are you just doing exchange method or what are you doing? 91 Vardy. I haven't seen Vardy yet. Same as what I'm doing, dope, mate. How are you finding it? You packed anyone good yet, or it's fucking warm in here, lads? It's fucking warm in here. Find another race. There's a few rare ones. Yeah, I've noticed, mate. Yeah, was watching a bit of AEW last night. Do you know what it is, right? I was talking to Mez about it, and I was like, you know what? I'll give it a go. I didn't realise it was starting early, right? So I turned AEW on, and I'm watching it a bit, you know. And then we get to the Hangman Page and Moxley match, and I'm like, all right, this is going okay. And then Hangman whips out a fucking fork and starts stabbing Moxley in the head, and I'm like, this is precisely why I don't watch it. It's unnecessary violence, like that just spoils it. You haven't got anything yet. What about you? I mean, 6 hours of wrestling was too much. In regards to what though? Did you watch AEW and WWE or? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It goes over the top. It's too much for me. I've got Lauren James, mate. I got Lauren James as my best so far. 6 hours of wrestling, yeah, it's not. What did they have a pre-show, the actual show, then a post-show? It is their WrestleMania though. It is their WrestleMania. So, oh, that'll be a female striker, right? Is that Katoto? Any chance, ref? It is. This is a hero, and it is Sasich. Fair enough, yeah. And Saw. They did a triple main event. Yeah, I'm not. I didn't realize it was that long. So I turned it on. I turned it on just before the Hangman Mox match because I'm used to wrestling being at like 1 a.m. And I watched that match and I was like, yeah, this is not. That's precisely why I don't watch it. I thought the fork was too far. Like, it's unnecessary violence and unnecessary blood just to have it in there. What's the prediction for Sunderland this season? Well, before the transfers, mate, I wasn't overly happy. I thought we were going to get relegated, like packed away and just relegated. But I think we'll give it a go this year. I'm not saying by any means are we going to win anything or anything like that, but I think we're going to give it a lot better go than I thought we were originally. Um, did I see the end? Suddenly moving crazy in the window. Yeah, we are. Yeah, I'm not used to this. By the way, this is a shock to me too. By the end, what do you mean? I don't know if anyone's in here. I don't want to like spoil anything. If anyone's like, no, when he started stabbing him in the head with a fucking fork, I turned it off. I'm not watching that. I turned it off when he started stabbing him in the head. That's fucking pointless. Waste of time, mate. Would have been better if you kept Job. I disagree, mate. Honestly, I disagree. Job isn't as good as people make him out to be. Evolution 2, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if I'm going to get this video out for 9 o'clock tonight, by the way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's unnecessary because what you've obviously I understand, right? Hey, Pricey, how we doing, mate? Yeah, how do you feel about your season, mate? Because I was saying yesterday that how we doing, Pricey? I was saying about West Ham, right? And it if you if you lose Jared Bowen, do you still have faith that you can stay up? Because I know that there's a lot going on with Lucas Paqueta, and obviously if Jared Bowen was to leave, yeah, that's what I was seeing, right? Because people were like, oh, Sunderland are going to get packed in and sent away. And I was like, yeah, but you look at teams like Wolves, Brentford, you've got West Ham in there. If they lose one more player or two more players, they could be in some serious bother. Yeah, that's what I was seeing. I was trying to like, obviously I was trying to be objective about it. Like, obviously I want Sunderland to stay up. And by the way, if Sunderland do stay up, I'm throwing a party on stream. I'm throwing a party on stream if we finish 17th. Genuinely. Yeah, it's the best season to go up, yeah. Because it might not be that we've been that good, it might just be that other teams have been that bad, which might save us. And I'm here for it, respectfully. How we doing, Pricey, mate? How be things? Also, I saw, sticking with West Ham for a second though, I also saw that apparently ticket prices, there's a massive fan backlash on ticket prices. Because wasn't there like a thing when they first took over saying that they were going to be the most affordable club to watch in the league, and they were going to cap them at like 200 odd quid, 200 odd quid a season ticket, and now they're like set like close to 800 quid or something like that. And apparently there's massive fan backlash, and they haven't sold that many season tickets, so they've sold Mohamed Kudus to offset the loss. City's case should be dealt with this season. I agree, but I'll speak on that in a second. Leeds still need to do business. Agreed. Wolves and Brentford are still worrying, especially if Mbuemo and Wissa go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because they've lost their manager. Because especially Brentford, because Brentford lost their manager, their captain in Norgard, who went to Arsenal. They lost Ivan Toney last season. They're losing Mbuemo this season. Wissa could leave as well. So not only have they lost a manager who has the identity and all those players playing in a certain way, they've lost key parts of those teams as well. Um, yeah. City's thing is, say for instance this week, like tomorrow morning, Monday morning, bang, there you go on the table, 9 o'clock. Manchester City are found guilty, right? Manchester City then can argue that, and that drags on for another 6 months while they appeal it, and then that drags into the next, like to end of the season. Their manager's a set piece coach now. Yeah, yeah. And this is what I'm seeing. There's teams in a far worse position than we are, and it's not been like because we've got West Ham first game of the season. Our first game of the season is West Ham. Um, you saw Kudos because he put in a transfer request and he wasn't in Potter's plans. Yeah, yeah. A lot of the money that Mohamed Kudos has generated though won't go back into players because it'll be going into protecting losses that you might incur over the season based on ticket prices and stuff. Yeah, I think we'll beat West Ham as well. To be honest, mate, before we'd made these signings, I think you fucking even without Jared Bourne and Kudos, I think you beat us. But obviously with these signings, I think we obviously are now a different proposition. So because now we're moving on to goalkeepers and defenders. I saw us linked with Ramsdale. I'm not happy about it. So um, yeah, swap generations, Bailey. No, I know that, but if you haven't sold as many season tickets as you're supposed to, that's normally a steady income every season. But fans are actually protesting at the minute, apparently, the prices and stuff. So if people aren't willing to pay the prices, that money isn't coming in, so then you can't spend more because then you'll be hit with FFP and PSR in the next couple of seasons. So I wouldn't be surprised, mate, if you don't spend any money. Both gens in July. That's the only time of year you need it, Billy. 116 tickets. Really? I saw something like 2 or 3 weeks ago about it, and it was like fucking 12,000 or something, allegedly. Obviously, this is all like internet stuff, so yeah. Nunes. Apparently Darwin Nunes isn't going to Napoli anymore. A wing back for 19 million. Fairs. Fair play to you, mate. Fair play. Um, if you are new to TikTok, make sure you do drop a follow. It helps out massively. Thank you very much, boys. Appreciate that. Is Al Hilal main target? Really, Fairs. Napoli are a shit club to deal with, to be fair. I mean, yeah, they know what they want, though, don't they? They know what they want. And they're not going to get strong armed. Speaking of which, did anyone see that fucking that statement that Sport Lisbon put out about Gyökeres? Yeah. Yeah, so that basically, if you haven't seen it, their sporting director or chairman basically said, he's our player. If Arsenal don't match what we want, then then he's going nowhere. And if he has to stay in the reserves for 3 years, then so be it. And I was like, fucking fair play, mate. Yeah, fair play. Well, the thing is, right, and this is the sad part about it. So, if if they want 80 million quid, right, and Arsenal have offered 75 million quid, why don't Arsenal just offer the extra 5 million quid? Why are they haggling over five? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why are a club of Arsenal's stature trying to haggle over 5 million quid? Just sell Reece Nelson for like 10 and you've made it back. Do you know what I mean? Both clubs are being stubborn. Yeah. Yeah, Sporting don't want to lose them because they look like they've been soft. And Arsenal don't want to match the value because it looks like they've caved into what Sporting want. That's what it is. It's a battle of egos there. Well, if you remember when Arsenal put a bid in of 40 million and £1 for Luis Suarez to activate his release clause? Boiling, yeah, it's warm, mate. It's warm. It's warm. I know that, but 5 million quid, mate. It's we're not haggling for 5 million quid, are we? Especially when they've got people who they can sell. They've still got Vieira who's there, that Fabio Vieira. They've still got fucking Reece Nelson. They've still got assets they can sell. So it's not like they're down bad, you know. Anything over 40 million, yeah, yeah. Onana injured, yeah, that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing because you can't sell him while injured because you can't do medical. Tell me something good. You know what it is? I've said it before, right? Man United will do okay this season. I know people are like bantering it and stuff like that, but Man United will do okay this season. By no means am I saying that they're going to fucking run away with leagues or anything like that, but they will do okay, 100%. Because they've only got one tournament to concentrate on, the Premier League. They don't have European football like midweek stuff. They've got one game a week. Exactly, and that's another point. It won't be hard for them to improve. It won't be hard for them to improve at all. Oh, Amarim will walk, yeah, 100% he will. Amarim's not going to fucking put up with it, mate. Because he's already proven that his system works. It's the idiots that are playing in it. Yeah, this is the best time of year to play, to be honest, Alex, mate. Best time of year. If even if you've never played all year, this is the best time to come in. To be honest, right, I understand what Ineos are doing. The fact that the Glazers have allowed it to get to this point, right, and I think the reason why no one has sympathy for Man United has a lot to do with Rio Ferdinand. You try to pack every card. Not really, mate. I'm just here trying to. Honestly, I'm just trying to make content. Just trying to get videos out. Um, Packing every card would obviously be a bonus, um, but yeah, I'm just trying to pack the best one so I can make videos. Honestly, bet he's feeling about Jokeres probably. Thank you very much for the gifts, Kieran. Mate, appreciate that, lad. Yeah. So as far as Man United go, I think Man United will do well. They can't do any worse. RNR, how we doing, mate? I was get Karachawi and Mompasto. The problem that they have is no European football obviously makes it hard to draw players in. It's trying to find the players that actually want to play. How are you doing? I'm alright, Fred, mate. What about yourself? It's finding the players that want to actually play and play for the shirt, not the money. Because what Ineos are doing, and they're not paying silly wages anymore. They're not paying silly wages anymore. Like, they're trying to get them off books, you know what I mean? And that's why it makes no sense whenever people were saying that Mbuemo was getting like 250 grand a week. Never happening. Never happening. Because Ineos aren't trying to add to the bill, they're trying to take away from it. So anyone who's reporting that anyone's going to Man United for money is lying to you. Well, the thing is, right, it's awful, right? It's absolutely awful. But the best thing that can happen to Man United is your cousin's in the game, classmate. I'm happy for him or her. The best thing that can happen to Man United is for Marseille to sell what's he called? Mason Greenwood, honestly, because they get 50% of whatever Marseille get, and if he goes for a high fee, then awful but true. Um, Ba, 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 ba. Special. You made 8 million from Alanga, a bit from the yeah. To be honest, mate, there's a lot of money you can make in a lot of these deals that are happening, right? Um, I was told that these were live cards. Wrong card. These ones here, the greats of the games, are live cards. I'm not too sure how true that is, but yeah, they are. Dub. Right, 2 seconds, lads. I got a phone call. Reet, lads. I'm gonna have to end the stream there, me mate. It's a bit early, and apparently he's rang twice or 3 times, and I haven't heard it. So long day, long day. Right, TikTok. Thank you very much for today. It has been a pleasure. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye now. Make sure you drop a follow if you're not already following and you are new. Bye bye now. Right, that's the TikTok ended. Yeah, so Man United, like I say, they're one of those where like they can't get any worse. Or at least, but then again, it could be the Mick McCarthy thing, you know. Can't get any worse. Oh, it can. We're gonna read out. So who do we read? Can't get any worse. Oh, it can. Anybody about Dilsey? Rise? Yeah, we'll go and read ads. Um, right, we're gonna go and read ads. Let them know that I've gone on a walk. I'll see you boys tomorrow, right? Bye bye now. Ta lads.